Oh my gosh, we're back. Hey, everybody. I am recording this after driving 10 hours home from up north. So I am kind of pooped. And I'm also on my period. I started it at 2 a.m. last night, so that was just lovely. I didn't sleep all night. Um, Another great thing that happened to me. And this fucking mic is being so buggy, so if this audio turns out like shit, please bear with me. Anyways, hey, welcome back, Caffeine and Confessions. I'm London. Let's get into it. Shh. Anyways, so last night, I woke up and I didn't know I was going to start my period, and I was literally dying. I get the worst cramps. And I was like, well, this is just my fucking reality, isn't it? I've had the best first month of the year, starting out throwing up and then having cramps a few days later. Anyways, I was like at my aunt's house and they were all asleep, and I was like, well, I don't have tampons, I don't have ibuprofen, I'm gonna freeball this. Like, what am I gonna do? Stuff my pants with toilet paper? Yes. And that is what I did until I realized there's such thing as DoorDash. So you know what I did? I got on DoorDash and I ordered tampons and ibuprofen, and guess how much it was? I can't even say it. $30. $30? $30 fucking dollars? Hello? Why the fuck am I even paying for tampons? What? Like, that shouldn't even be a thing. Hello, I'm a girl. Don't even get me started on us having to pay for tampons. Also, the sun's going down. It's late at night if the quality of this video sucks too. It's fine. It's okay. I'm chilling out. I gotta chill. London, chill out. Anyways, why are we paying for tampons as ladies? This is not something we can control. We didn't choose to have this reality. Why are they doing this to us? I don't know. I could go on about this, but let's continue. Let's get into this video. I wanted to start with being grateful for the little things in life, because recently, this year, I have made myself more accountable on thinking about the little things in my day and how grateful I am to even have these things. And I think this is very important. When we get caught up in life, we kind of forget that we actually do have a lot as is, and we become, and I've talked about this before, like, we just forget, and we're just used to things. So, like, what I'm trying to say is, like, slow down, realize what you are grateful in each part of your day, and be like, oh my gosh, I am so lucky that I get to live in California. First of all, I am so lucky to be able to go to school. I'm so lucky. I feel like I've talked about this, but anyways, recently, when I started this podcast, I literally was just doing it for fun. But then once one of my videos got to 1.3K views, I almost got this, like, anxiety where I was like, wait, why did so many people watch this? Like, this was kind of just for fun for me. But then after that, I was, like, constantly checking my YouTube to see if my next videos were doing as well. And obviously they weren't, because that's not how the algorithm works. Like, I kind of just got lucky, right? So I kind of took it for granted, though. Like, what I'm trying to say is, like, I've been taking for granted how many people I've already reached. Like, does this make sense? Like, I am also, wait, I just noticed this. I forgot I dyed my hair blonde. So you guys are like, what the hell? She just changed hair colors? Yeah, I got it done while I was in Northern California. Anyways, why did that? I just got distracted by myself. Sorry. Anyways, I just forget, like, that I'm actually reaching some people, and that in general I should be, like, so grateful for, because I've gotten so many positive reactions to my videos, and to be able to reach to even the freaking 40 people that see my YouTube or my Spotify or whatever is just, like, amazing. also because I wish I had something to listen to when I was in a really tough spot in my life, right? And I wished I had someone that had went through the same thing as me. And so I'm hoping I'm reaching people that are going through the same thing. And I know I have, because a couple of you have reached out to me, but it really, like, something as simple as a podcast, or like something that you can find that you just enjoy and like brings you joy in your life, it can actually save you, because it saved me. I found certain things that I loved, and like I don't think I would have been here today if I didn't have those little outlets to be able to breathe on, you know, like just have like a moment to yourself. But going right into the next topic, this is why I feel like social media is good. And most people would tell you when they think about social media all the bad things, because there's a lot of freaking trash on the internet. Let's be real. But for me, last year 2024, social media and TikTok and all of that, and I know it's going away, which is like so sad, but at least I have YouTube now, and I'm hoping to keep this, because where am I supposed to go? X, I guess. Yeah, X will always be there, so I will be posting on X more too. I haven't started, but I will. But anyways, I love social media and just having TikTok, and I had all these platforms, right? And it truly was like an outlet for me when I was doing so bad and I didn't have friends and stuff. It was just like I was posting all these things and I had people reaching out. That's how I met one of my friends this year, was through TikTok. And it's just like having this separate digital life that most kids, like, even if they have like a good life, they have like this separate one, and how other people see you on the internet, right? And I know some kids have like a tough home life, and they could really use something like this. So I'm so grateful that we have like X and TikTok and Instagram and Snapchat and all these different things, because it's just a way to be creative and just create in general, and it just makes me happy. So yeah, let's get on. Have some silly stories, because I am a bully and I'm kind of evil to my boyfriend. So I have two funny stories for you guys. About a year ago this happened? No, maybe more. I don't know. Me and my boyfriend have been dating almost 2 years now, but so basically, let's kick off the story. We're at the mall in Utah, and he is looking into a watch store, and I just see this as my perfect opportunity. He is caught off guard to pants him, and he's wearing Ethicas with board shorts over them, and he did not tie the drawstring on his shorts. So, the funny evil girl that I am, I pull down his pants, like full on yank them down, and I just assumed that it'd just be his pants, right? And his underwear would stay up. Let me tell you, his butt cheeks, full moon, out. And as soon as I realized that, I actually yanked pretty hard. Okay, also to clarify, his wiener did not come out. Hallelujah, it got stuck on that dangly thing. But is this TMI? Like, should I be talking like this? Whatever. Stop second guessing yourself, sorry. Got caught on his weenie, and his whole butt cheeks were out, and I started booking it, because you know who was behind him? A bunch of middle school girls that started giggling. You guys are gonna think I'm so evil after this. It's okay. I started booking. I ran around half the mall before he caught up to me. His face was bright purple. I've never seen him more angry at me. I have never seen him more angry. Best day of my life. Best prank I think I've ever pulled. And the most evil, sinister prank I've ever pulled. But was it worth it? And do I have a story for you guys now? Yes. So, in the end, was it all bad? No. And also, while I'm telling this story, I have narcissistic tendencies. I'm just come out and say it, and I know narcissists mostly deny it most of the time, and if someone were to tell me I was a narcissist, I would totally deny it, so that's how I know I am one, but, but you know. Anyways, so when I bully him, it's really hard for me to feel bad, and I'm working on it, okay, and at least I'm saying I'm working on it, but this gets into the next story, the lagoon car ride. Okay, so basically this was a guy's trip, and I was the only girl on this trip because I basically begged them to let me come. And I even wore, so basically the deal was I would wear my boyfriend's friend's dad's pants in the pool at a pool party for my swimsuit, and if I was able to do that, then I could go on this trip. And I was like, what? This is the easiest bet I've ever done in my entire life. Of course I'll put on these pants to be able to go to Lagoon. And if you don't know what Lagoon is, it's an amusement park in Utah. So I did it. Yes, put on the pants, whatever, swam in them. So I was invited on this trip, right? And I was pretty close with all the guys that we went with. I am an open farter. I'm just gonna come out and say it. And if you don't know what that means I will fart around anyone at any time. Except if it's the first time I've met you, I'll hold it. But like second or third, I get comfortable easily. I'm comfortable with a lot of people. So it doesn't really matter who you are. I will fart no matter what. And I know people are probably like, that's so freaking gross. Like, have some manners. But if they're my friends, like, you're gonna, like, take me for me, and I'll take you for you, so I won't mind whatever you do. Like, I'm gonna take you as you are. Anyways, so all of his friends are used to me, like, farting and stuff, right? Oh, there's a car behind me that kind of flashed me. Why'd they drive so close? Hello? Am I taking their spot? No, but that was really strange. Why'd you drive so close to my... Anyways, so we're in this car ride, and I let out the worst fart ever. The worst. Like, one that I don't own up to. And I own up to all my farts, and all of his friends know this, and Tanner even knows this. And this fart is so bad. It is like on the percentile that like, there's a range of the smell that I will own up to. This one was off the grid. I was like, nope, that's not me. So basically, I don't know if I started it or someone else did, but someone was like, oh, who did that? That stinks. That one's a bad one. And we had to roll down all the windows, right? And everyone was like, London, was that you? No, it was not me. Everyone was like, yes, it was. Come on. Guys, you know I own up to all my farts. And they were like, yeah, London wouldn't do it. I was like, guys, it was Tanner. I know his farts. I know them. That's Tanner's farts. That's Tanner's butt. And everyone's like, Tanner, she would know. She would know. She's your girlfriend. And Tanner's sitting there, red face, fully embarrassed. He's like, guys, no, it wasn't me. I think it was Trent. Like, and I was like, oh yeah, it's probably Trent. So I started backing him up, but I fully was like, I'm pretty sure it was Tanner. And so he got blamed for that fart. And just today, I told him that it was actually me. And so I don't think he ever knew that it was actually me that entire time. And his friends definitely didn't know, because they're like, London owns up to all of her farts. It wouldn't be her. So yeah, if any of you guys are watching this, that was me that blew up that car. But I know you guys were all doing it anyways. So mine wasn't even, like, I think mine was the same amount of worse as my boyfriend's friend. Tanner's my boyfriend, by the way. I think I said his name, but anyways, so we're all even. I have some random thoughts to go down the list of. I don't know how I choose to do the topics on these videos. I literally just write stuff that comes to my head. I'm not even gonna lie. It just shows up one day and I write it down and I'm like, I gotta talk about this. So anyways, why is it that before you sit on the toilet or make it to the bathroom, the intensity of needing to pee increases? Huh? Like, why is this a thing? So I needed to pee 2 hours ago. I thought I was going to pee my pants 2 hours ago. But as soon as I walked into the door and I see that toilet, I'm going. Like I can't wait 2 more minutes to, like, be able to pee. So there have been multiple accounts where like I accidentally start going before I sit down, and I don't know if I need to do some Kegels or something, but they haven't been bad enough to where I like needed to change my pants, luckily. But can someone do a study on this? Is this because like does my brain just kick in and it's like okay, pee mode, let's go, and I'm like I'm not even on the toilet, bro. It's fine. It's fine, I'll figure it out. I say it's fine a lot. I notice I say a lot of things a lot while I'm recording. It's okay. When a song hits hard halfway through or towards the end, so you have to replay it to get the full effect and really listen. I really do this a lot. Like, I zone out, and then, and maybe the chorus or halfway through the song, I'm like, oh, wait, this song's good. And then I have to, like, replay it because I want to get the full effect of the song. Anyone else? Yeah, okay, moving on. It's funny how people ask you if you're okay when you snap them. When you just snap them a normal snap, you know? And they're like, are you crying? Are you okay? I'm like, yes, bitch, this is what I look like. I'm so sorry. You think I'm sad or something. I'm like, yeah, I'm totally fine. What are you talking about? And then I, like, start picking myself apart. I'm like, what do I look like today? Is it because I didn't wear mascara? Is it because I didn't get enough sleep? Like, what happened today? It's never that deep, though. I really don't go into that deep. But normally when people ask me if I'm okay, it's because I rubbed coconut oil all over my eyes to get my makeup off right before bed, and coconut oil got in my eyes, so my eyes are glossy, and then it looks like I'm literally dying. My eyes are all puffy because I rubbed the shit out of them before I went to bed. So that's most of the time what happens when people ask me if I'm okay. Like, usually, I never snap people crying. You will not catch me doing that. That's just too cringe for me. And if you are one of those people, like, I understand you need, like, that's like your cry for help. But personally, I don't cry for help and I don't ask for help, so I'd rather die than do that. But I get people are like that. So, yeah. Okay, those were just some random thoughts. I don't know if I have more. Probably do. This is a topic, though. Giving people benefit of the doubt. I do this a lot, like unhealthily. I don't even know. Sorry, like I'm on my. I don't know. I'm on one. Most of the time I don't know how to pronounce words. It's because I'm only 19. My dictionary is not very large. My vocabulary, my dictionary. What dictionary? I don't have a dictionary in my house. Sorry. I'm on one today. I'm on one. But, yeah, I always give people benefit of the doubt, and I feel like it's really healthy, too, in some extent. Like, to an extent. To an extent, it's healthy. Like, people will start taking advantage of you if you keep letting them have their way, right? Like, what did I want to say with this, though? Like, why did I want to talk about this? Sometimes I write these down, and I don't even remember what I'm thinking at the moment. Yeah, I guess I just let toxic people walk over me sometimes, and then I realize not until like a year later that they might not actually like me, or actually they might have a problem with me, or they're actually just not a very good friend, and then I'm like, okay, let's break it off. But going into like what am I even talking about? I don't even remember. Oh, meeting new people. Meeting new people has been really... Okay, so this is a whole nother topic. I'm going to skip the giving people a benefit of doubt because I don't remember what I was going to say with that. But, like, basically, I kind of summed it up. But it wasn't very... I didn't talk about it a lot, but I summed it up for you guys. But, basically, I don't have a hard time talking to new people. I like conversation, and I like, as long as it's not small talk, I enjoy sitting down with someone new and just finding out everything about them. And like, mostly I'm just a listener. Like, I'll sit and listen to you yap for a long time before I like tell you about my life or whatever, right? So I really enjoy it. I do. But basically, the thing is, when you get close with some of these people that you meet, I have this, like, fear that, like, I just am scared to like say how today, Junior, sorry. I'm scared to say like how I don't have a lot of friends, because I assume, and it just comes up naturally. It's like, oh, who do you hang out with? Like, or like they'll see your phone and it'll be like that person that you just met and like maybe 2 other friends, right? I just am scared because I feel like people assume things about you. And I know I shouldn't think this deeply on it, right? But like I know if I met someone and they didn't have like any friends, I'd be like, what did you do? What did you do to get everyone to leave you? But also, no, I don't think like that. I'm just like, oh, they probably just like lost their friends after high school, like a normal person, right? But sometimes I get in a rabbit hole and it's just like, maybe you're not a good friend, or maybe you have like a weird quirk that like people don't like and you can't get along with people, or it just like goes to bad thoughts. And that's how I feel like people think I am. But I genuinely just, guys, I don't know why I don't have a lot of friends, TBH. I really isolated myself in high school, and I think that's a big reason. But even like I've been out of high school for a year now, and I just feel like it's so hard to meet people because I'm going to community college, but most of my stuff is online. It's like you don't meet people there. It's like, where do you meet people? Can someone like send me to a Facebook group of Orange County people around my age? Anyone, please, someone help me out, because I would love to meet more people. But anyways, this is what I was gonna say. Another reason why I feel like I don't have a lot of friends is I don't try very hard to have friends. Like, I don't mind my alone time, but it does get lonely. Like, it does. Like, I've talked about it. But I just also feel like I can't get super close with people and, like, girlfriends. Because girlfriends like to get, like, bestie. And I'm not that, like, type of person to go for that. Like, that whole vibe. Like, it's just hard for me to like even call someone my best friend. Like, I have never been able to like totally get close with someone, and like even if I've had a lot of best friends, quote unquote. Like, you can't see my fingers if you're listening, but you know. And like our friendships like break off and they end up like crying and having meltdowns and stuff, and I just couldn't even consider them like my best friend in the moment. And it's not like I had a whole lot of other friends either. It wasn't like I was some like had a huge friend group and no, you're not my best friend because you're weird. Like, no, I enjoyed hanging out with them. There was like nothing wrong. I didn't have like other friends, but I just can't bring myself to call someone like my best friend. And maybe that'll change. Maybe I'll like open up more and I'll be able to like have friends, but you know. We're just here. I also truly believe that there is someone for everyone, but like also not everyone's gonna like you, and that's reality, and that's okay. Like, there are people that are gonna love you too. So I just feel like I'm never gonna stop searching and reaching out, and I'm gonna do better about it this year. Like, I really do need to like try and step in and make plans with people, because when I do have free weekends and I'm literally sitting in my bed editing a video or binge watching a series, or like Squid Games just came out and I'm like totally binge watching it and I could be hanging out with people, but yeah, like, just as the same as there will be people that don't like you and your personality, there are going to be people that are absolutely obsessed and want to hang out with you every day. So just continue the search, y'all. It'll happen for all of us. I just know it. Okay. Wow. This episode is going so fucking fast. No. I'm not even gonna get, like, through this stuff. Let me explain my supporting of Kanye, because I definitely told everyone and the entire universe, Earth, planet that I supported him, and I really agree with a lot of stuff he believes. Okay. I do. I really do. I think he is so, like, one of the most creative people, and his mind just works a different way than the average person's, and I totally, like, he just has this creative, spirit, and, like, I don't know how to explain it. How do I put this to words? He just thinks differently than the average mind. Let me just say that. And he really knows how to get people to, like, listen to his stuff and, like, listen to how he thinks, and, like, he's very persuasive in that way, too. But let me say this. I had to unfollow him on Instagram because of all the fucking porn. What is that all about? Like, and also, this is another thing. He thinks he's a god, and this is what happens when people have too much power or think they're powerful. That's all, like, kind of mesh. Like, it's not real. If people, like, think you're powerful, then that makes you powerful, right? Yada yada. Like, what does that even mean? I don't even know what that means, but you get the gist. So, like, when someone thinks they're a literal god, that's when everything goes downhill. And so there are a lot of things that I do not agree with that he does, okay? But for the most part, just, like, I really wish I was better explaining this, but just, like, I'm not about the porn, I'm not about his girlfriends and the hooking up culture and all the nasty, like, the way he talks about, like, women and stuff. It's really degrading, and I feel like a lot of rappers are just like that, so can't really do anything about it. But, you know, I just had to explain that because I was kind of scared people were going to come at me. No, I wasn't scared about that, but I wanted to clarify because I do not at all support all of him. So, okay, I think I have time for one more topic. Let's see what do I want to talk about lastly. Okay, marriage. Marriage is a topic that I could go on and on about. I feel like everyone perceives marriage a different way these days. Like, it's not a set in stone, like, how it used to be. Like, man marries woman, has family, mom is the child provider and takes care of all the household chores, and the guy goes out and works, right? Like, it's so different these days, and I think that's why marriage isn't as big as it used to be. Like, a lot of people are just living with each other and co-parenting, like, without even sometimes not even getting married or anything, right? But my thoughts on marriage, I feel like I will definitely get married because I am not the person to share someone with. Like, and I feel like most of the people that don't get married are definitely more open than I am, or the average Joe is. You know, it's not something's definitely, like, there's a lot of flimsy, like, boundaries and stuff if you're not fully getting and committing to one person, right? So I definitely will get married in my lifetime. I don't know when I want to get married. I think I'll get married later, like late. I don't really want to, I'm really bad at committing to stuff. I really am. It's a problem. And I know, there's another car. I'm scared. They, like, pull up right next to me. It's like, what? Oh, that's just their house. I'm getting, like, scared for no reason. I'm fine, London, you're fine. But anyways, I do think that, I don't know. As far as, like, the moving in together before you get married goes and stuff like that, I think everyone should be doing this because you really don't get to know the person well enough if you're not sharing a space with them. And, like, you really just don't. It's a whole different world when you start sharing money, finances, your house together, everything's split. Like, and seeing if it works before you actually fully commit to this person and are ready and know that this is how you want to live your life. I think it's the best way to go is to move in with them before. How long before, though? I feel like, how long before could you move in with them? I don't know. I think once you start thinking about marriage, it's about time. Like, if you guys have been dating for maybe a year or two and you're like, okay, like, I could see myself getting married to you. Okay, then move in with him, see how it goes from there, and then, oh, hello! No! My light's turned off. I'm pretty sure, let me turn on my car really quick. We'll get back to this episode. Okay, we're back, and as I thought, the freaking sunset, and it's so dark, so this video quality is going to be ass, but it doesn't really matter because you guys are just kind of listening. I'm not really doing anything here unless you guys want to look at my beautiful face. Like, it's up to you, but London, sometimes. Okay, what was I going on about, though? Oh, Yes. And then engagement periods. That's another thing. I think the engagement can be as long as a year. Any longer than as long as a year. Yeah, I said that right. Longer than a year, it's just like, what are you guys doing? Like, what's the point? Like, that's just like a false promise. But I know people that are engaged for like 7 years and then they get married and it works out. So, to each its own, honestly. But I will be like more concerned if you're not married after a year or so, a year or two, you know? But yeah, but I just feel like a lot of people are doing life differently these days, and necessarily the women or the woman necessarily doesn't have to be home and do that. She can have her job, and also these days both parents or both people have to work to be able to live. Like the economy is just crazy right now that you are not going to survive, or I guess you can survive. It just depends on what you want in life. If you want to live somewhere super cheap and just have one person working and the other one at home, then like that makes sense. Good for you. If you're happy like that, yes. But personally for me, I want a lot out of life and I want to be able to do what I want, and I have big dreams, like big dreams. And in my next episode, I'm going to tell you about some of them. But basically, I want to be able to do whatever I want and not feel like tied down. So I know that I'm going to have to marry someone that's working, and I know I will have to work my part and have my own money and split whatever. So yeah, so that's my how you say opinion on marriage. And I really don't know if it's necessary, but personally for me, I will, because I think it's really, like, that is the commitment. Like, I just don't feel like the commitment is there unless you actually fully get married and stuff. Like, if you're not married, I feel like, maybe this is how my brain's programmed to be though, but I just don't feel like you're fully committed unless you're married. So, that's how I see it. Okay, one last thing, because I'm already over. It's fine. I can edit it shorter. So basically, I was looking, I know I shouldn't be like this, but like, it doesn't matter. I would love a YouTube plaque. Like, that is one of my biggest goals in life, is to get one of those, and I know I won't be any happier when I have it, but you know, you can always set goals for yourself, and I know it would be amazing to reach that many people and stuff. So basically, I was looking up how many subscribers you have to be able to get one of these plaques, because I was like, you know what? I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it because I'm setting this goal for myself, and it's going to take me, I'm sure it'll take me a long time. I'm barely reaching anyone right now, but at least I am, right? Like, at least people are listening. But anyways, so you have to have 100,000 subscribers. So I looked up, if I had a subscriber subscribe to me, one subscriber a day, how many days it would take. And so it would take 100,000 days. Okay, right? But how many years is that? You want to know how many years that is? Like 300 something. So I might be dead until I get that YouTube plaque, and you know, it's fine. And it's okay, because I'm keeping my head up and my hopes high that I will get more than one subscriber a day. And even if you split that number in half, it would be like 100 something years. So like, even if I got 2 subscribers a day, I'm still not gonna get there. But keeping my head up, as I said. Anyways, I really need to go eat dinner. All I had today was a Red Bull, and that did not help my cramps at all. Let me tell you, caffeine is the worst for me. And what else did I eat? Oh yeah, a Rice Krispie treat. So I'm really running on nothing right now, which is usually how I am the first day of my period. But you guys didn't need to know that. The fuck. Okay. Thanks for listening again. I love all of you. I love every single one of you that actually listens to this, because it just makes me happy. I don't know why it makes me happy. I just love creating videos and knowing that people are seeing them. And it's not like, I don't know. It's just like, like I said, I had such a hard time, and I just wanted someone to come on here and talk to me like this, and it makes me happy that I'm able to do it for other people. And when I get the sweetest comments, they literally make my entire year. Like, they just make me want to make more videos. So, love you all. See you on Thursday for the next video. Bye-bye.